The Institute for Priestly Formation, located in Omaha, Nebraska, in partnership with Spirit Catholic Radio, is pleased to present the Lenten Reflection Series, The Journey to Jerusalem. Join Father Mark Toups as he helps us walk with Jesus on his journey to Jerusalem.
Sunday of the first week of Lent.
Welcome back to the Journey to Jerusalem. Our scripture passage today comes from Matthew chapter 9, verse 15, as Jesus responds, "Can the wedding guests mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them?" Now, Jesus' journey to Jerusalem will do more than bring him to the city of his death. It will do more than usher forth his triumph over sin. Jesus' journey to Jerusalem is a journey to his destiny, a destiny to wed humanity back to God. During the initial stages of the journey, the disciples of John the Baptist approach Jesus today. They question him, "Why do we and the Pharisees fast, but you and your disciples do not fast?" Now, their inquiry has much less to do with dietary curiosity and much more to do with their longing to know whether Jesus is the Messiah. John the Baptist himself was adamant that he was not the Messiah, and his disciples knew it. As faithful Jews awaiting the long-awaited Messiah, John's disciples are in a sense asking, "Are you the one we've been waiting for?" So when Jesus responds, "Can the wedding guests mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them?" his response may seem cryptic to the naked eye. However, Jesus' affirmation that he is indeed the Messiah is veiled in this language that is as deep as the scriptures themselves. While many Jews were awaiting the Messianic king, the remnant core of Israel was awaiting the bridegroom Messiah who would wed humanity with God. In both Isaiah 54 as well as Isaiah 62, we read of God's desire to quote-unquote be your husband and quote-unquote to marry a virgin. In fact, simply look at the Bible itself. The Bible starts with the marriage of Adam and Eve, and it ends with the marriage of the Lamb and his bride. In the book of Genesis, chapter 2, we read of this marriage of Adam and Eve. And in the book of Revelation 21, we read of another marriage, the marriage of the Lamb and his bride. Close the Bible, and in fact, if you find the exact middle of the scriptures, we find the Song of Songs, the romantic love poetry between the bride and the bridegroom. My friends, Jesus is the Messiah, the long-awaited one of the Old Testament. He is the Messiah, and so he responds in Matthew 9:15, "Can the wedding guests mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them?" The long-awaited Old Testament bridegroom, the one who is the Messiah. Jesus is marching toward Jerusalem because it is there that he will give himself fully on the cross to his bride, the church. In his 1994 letter to families, Blessed John Paul II once wrote, "By describing himself as a bridegroom, Jesus reveals the essence of God and confirms his immense love for mankind. In this way, he indicated the fulfillment of his own person of the image of God as the bridegroom, which had already been used in the Old Testament in order to fully reveal the mystery of God as a mystery of love." Quote unquote. Jesus' love is a love that mirrors marriage. He loves you and me and all of humanity that much. He loves you that much. While you may have never considered his love in such a way, spend the day with Jesus and ask him to reveal his heart, the heart of the Messiah, the heart of the long-awaited bridegroom, a heart of love. My friends, today, for your prayer, I would encourage you to pray with Matthew chapter 9, verses 14 to 17. Be in the scene. Be one of the disciples on the journey. Be with Jesus. And ask him to explain his love. Ask him to show you how he is the bridegroom. And as you pray the following prayer with me. Jesus, I want to grow in my relationship with you. I desire to know you personally and how you love me in a personal and particular way. God bless you.
To listen to today's reflection again, or to order a copy of the Journey to Jerusalem booklet with the daily readings. The website is www.priestlyformation.org. Join Father Mark Toups during this Lenten season as he helps us walk with Jesus on his journey to Jerusalem.